Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I've got another into resin mold out to do today, and then I have one more to do, and when I do the next one, that will be the giveaway for the little diamond turtle that they gave me to give away, so look out for that video. Before I start this one, I have a couple more inlays to show you since I'm not getting to my stuff right away. So I showed you these two yesterday. This was the tufted one, and this one was the bubble one, both in 3 dimensions. I finished a couple more. This one is confetti. This is also 3-dimensional, so you could paint these all different little colors and have a confetti inlay. And I also created 12 different leaves. I took down my other leaf inlay because they were very difficult for me to work with. I'm trying to get them all here. So this, I've replaced those leaves with these leaves. So they're all different ones, and you'll get 12. You'll get this set that's in my hand right now. So that has replaced my my leaf inlays that I used to have. It's no longer available. So these are much nicer, more to pick from. So check out the new inlays before I get started. This one today, I'm going to stain my mold. I know I'm going to stain my mold because of the way that I want to pour it. But before I do that, I'm just going to do my drop ink in here and pour clear resin on there. Before I do that, there's 4 little openings that kind of are out of place. I'm going to fill those with my black UV resin and cure that before we pour any of the other colors. So yeah, I just think it'll stand out a little bit better. I'm just going to squeeze it in these 4 openings, and hopefully it cures all the way through. I wonder if I should test it first. Let me grab something soft. Let me grab a dotting tool. Hang on. I'm just going to push it up there and try to get these bubbles popped. And I've got this new UV light out that works really good when you don't need the dual light. This one works great. It'll just reach right over to whatever you're working on because it's on a hinged like neck thing. I think I'm going to do that. I think that should be good. I'm sure I can add a tiny little bit more, but I don't know if I really want to. Maybe in this one. I'm just hoping it cures. I wonder if I should pop one out. Maybe in that one. Maybe in all of them. I'm just going to add a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Be careful with your molds. Okay, so here I'm just going to cure this. I'm going to do 5 minutes just to be extra super safe. So I pulled out 4 alcohol inks. Blue, Azure, Cerulean. I don't know how to say these guys, and you always tell me how, and I don't remember. And dark indigo. So what I'm going to do is just drop the inks in the mold. That's why it's going to get stained. And then I'm going to mix up probably 6 ounces, 7 ounces, I'm not sure, 6 or 7 ounces of clear. And we're going to remove those bubbles. Let's check on this, see how it's doing. Yeah, it's starting to get hard. But I'm going to go ahead and do the full 5 minutes, and then we'll mix up some resin and get started. The UV's cured, the resin is debubbled. Now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take my alcohol inks. Let me get all the caps off. I should have done that while I was standing here waiting. And I'm just gonna drip it randomly in the mold. And this is where it's going to stain, most likely. Usually reds stain worse. There's one. Make sure we get some there. And here. and it should blend. I'm doing this instead of mixing it into the resin because I don't always like the way my different colors combine in something like this. You know what I mean? Like in a mold, you can't really control the way it's going to blend, which I can't control this either, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. I just want to cap these so they don't dissipate because I don't want to forget. I want these to stick around for a while. Okay. I did split it in 2 cups just so it didn't bubble over. Now this should give us a cool effect of all our blues. That's the plan anyway. I'm just gonna pour it like super duper slowly. Probably not all in one spot is a good idea, because I'm making a clear spot in the middle, so I'll probably just drop some more ink right there when I'm done. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm gonna make way too much resin. I did 7 ounces, so I'm not sure how much this tray holds. Make sure you guys utilize the description box. Make sure not only the description box, but the discount codes in my description box, so you'll save some money. I mean, I know these are not cheap molds, so I want you guys to make sure you save. Oh, that's a totally different look. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's get that. Oh, that's okay. We'll see how much we have left. Of course, I always pour from the one that has the measurements on it first, so I really don't know how much we have left. I really don't want to dome this one because of the way it's cut. These handmade molds, they're not cut perfectly like a machine can do. So I don't like to, because then you're going to have to trim all that jaggedness off. And that's it. I do have a couple ounces left. Pop that bubble. Come on, little guy. And while this is curing, stick around because I have a serious question to ask you guys. And I want serious answers from as many as possible because I have a plan, but I don't know if I should move forward. So I need your help because it's all about you guys and not me. I'm just gonna put all of this into this cup. I wanna see what I have left. I have 2 ounces left. Okay, let me figure out what I'm gonna pour with that 2 ounces. Let's use 1.5 and do the same thing in this little tray. What do you think? Mama and baby? I've used this tray so much it's turning white. But it still sparkles, so it doesn't matter. 2. Three. Hopefully these turn out pretty like I have in my head. That doesn't happen often of what I have in my head, but we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, now I'm just gonna pour this all over and not in one spot so I don't get that clear spot.
What you doing? Ooh, look at them colors. You need some red in there.
No!
Yeah.
I still have some more left.
Should add a little bit of green.
Oh, my son has input today for the first time in 2 years. Say hi, Anthony.
Hi.
You're supposed to say hi, Anthony.
You're supposed to say
She said
hi,
to say
Anthony. Okay, let me find one more mold. I got a little bit left. And one more. Let's try the same thing in the little butterfly. Why not? I just hope I'm not staining all my molds. That would be terrible. Although the stains don't transfer. It just looks bad, that's all. 2 drops on each side. I like how deep that one was. I didn't put as much color in the conch shell, the big conch shell, I should say. Let's see what this one looks like. Pour slowly. And I like to squish this around, but I don't know if I should do that, but I really feel like I need to for those wings that go way up in there. All right, I still have some more. Let's do a little flower. I have this flower mold sitting here. Let's do, I don't know which one it's gonna fit in. Watch, I won't have enough. We'll just do this. Let me get that little piece of red resin out. And why not continue the trend? Let's just stain all my favorite molds. There, and one more. I think they're gonna look pretty cool. This one's probably gonna be pretty colorful. Just go around and around and around. I didn't spray any of these with alcohol. Hopefully the alcohol ink is going to do that for me. As far as popping bubbles, that is. A little bit more. That is it. I probably have enough to pour one tiny little flower. So let's just do it one more time. Whoops. Hopefully I have enough. If not, it's okay. I'm sure I can scrape enough out of here. There we go. Something is floating. Whatever the red was that I used the last time in here. There we go. Oops, in here too. Little bits. That all looks amazing. I don't have really anything left. I can just put that little last scrape into that conch tray. And that's it. Nothing left to scrape out of here. So I will meet you in 1 second for your serious question. So, are you ready for your serious question? So, about 4 or 5 months ago, Don and I were discussing how fun it would be if somebody would put on like a resin convention. You know how they have like the fluid art convention? I've been to cake decorator conventions and cookie decorator conventions, and they're just a blast. They're so much fun, but I have no idea the undertaking it would take to create something like that. So, you know, I had all these things planned in my head, and the location where it would be, and hotels for people to come into, and all the people, the suppliers and whatever that I would want to come. And then, you know, after I thought about it for a while, I was like, that is just, it's too much for me to do, even though I want to do it. And then a couple weeks ago, I got a text message from Marva at Marvelous Artsy. I don't know if you know her channel. You should check her out. I met Marva when I first started Resin a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. She and I started our channels, probably she started hers a little before mine, and she ended up shouting me out and put me on the map a little bit. And anyway, I've had her phone number ever since. And every once in a while we'll talk about stuff. Well, she texted me and had me call her. So she was like, hey, I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun to do a convention? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, are you reading my mind? How did you know I was thinking about that? And of course she didn't. And we were talking about it and all the complications it would be for a regular person like us to do that. And then we started talking about what if we did a like mini convention on a cruise ship? And I'm like, that would be more feasible. So as I'm discussing it with certain people and family members and, you know, what it would take to do that, I don't know that I want to jump into like a convention on the mainland, I guess you would say, in what city and all that, because I don't know all the suppliers and I don't know if they would come. I don't know a lot of resin artists to give classes. So I'm just thinking right now, but I need your input if this is even something you guys would want to do. I'm thinking of putting together a glitz and glitter cruise and blocking out a set number of rooms for my group. And we would do like, of course, when you get on the ship, meet and greet. So me and Don would get to meet everybody that is following me and watching us. It would also, I'm thinking it would include a class with me each day. And I'm thinking like a 3 or 4 day cruise, nothing major because I know they get expensive. So I'm thinking like all the supplies would be included for you and you'll get to take home your projects and you'll get to do classes with me every day. And you'll also get to enjoy the cruise. And if you have family members coming, then they can go on shore if you don't want to, or like I have to plan all of it and I have to contact the cruise line and I'm getting ready to do that. But I need your input if this is even something you guys can do, want to do, or would want to save up for. So I'm thinking, I don't know, 4 to 6 months from now to give you time to plan it and save for it, if that's even something that you guys would want to do, or would you rather it go the other way and I try to do this huge convention and then people can come from all over the country. Obviously on a ship there's only going to be maybe 50 rooms blocked for us. I'm not sure. It depends on your reaction to this video. So, and if it's not, then that's fine. I will stop thinking about it because it's like going around in my brain, and I'm not an event planner and I don't know any event planners. So if I have to, I would find one. But I thought it would be so much fun to do like a class every day, or depending on how many people we have, maybe I can get others involved. I'm not sure of all that. It's just a lot of accounting. And I don't know how to do all of it. Like I would just want to test the waters with just me and Don and those who follow Glitz and Glitter for now. So I'm just thinking, what do you think? Is that something you guys would do? But I need serious answers. Don't just say yes and then never plan on coming, because then it's going to give me false hope and like all this work ahead of myself that I don't need to do if you seriously are not going to come, even if you said yes. Or you can say, that's a great idea, but I wouldn't be able to join you, whatever. Obviously, I would do it outside of hurricane season for obvious reasons. So what do you guys think? I think it would be fun. I know it would be fun. So let me know your thoughts. Give me some comments. Send me some emails if you need to. And yeah, that is my serious question for you today. Everything is cured. I'm cooling it right now, and I received a lot of happy mail. So if you guys want to join me to look at it, we will look at it together. Now, I do not have a name on this one. This one came from Amazon, and it's really big, and I can't fit the whole thing under the camera, but there's 4 sets of these, and they're drawers. Look at how deep these are. So whoever you are, please step forward so I can thank you properly, but this is amazing. These all come out. I don't know how to show you under this camera, but there's 4 drawers on this one. There's 3 exactly like that. I haven't opened up 2 of them. And then there was one big one with 3 big drawers and wide. Look at how wide this is. So again, Amazon package, no name inside. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. I will use it, I will fill it, and I'm getting ready to reorganize my room just for that. So thank you, whoever you are. Thank you for thinking of me. I got more happy mail in from Fanny. Let me grab it. She's like, you're gonna get a Temu package pretty soon, which I did. So it's like stuffed full with embellishments, you guys. I can make little boys now. These are little tiny like hats. See how they are? I don't know if I need to open everything. I'm hoping we can see through the thing so I don't make this too long. But these are like little tiny, they almost look like little Lego hats, but they will work for little boys. Aren't they cute? So she has those. So I have, actually, these drawers are gonna get filled up. Some more cowboy hats. I do have some of these, but mine came with a mixture of pink and a bunch of designs. So I do not have the regular brown ones. So we got little cowboys coming. Little tools for the little characters to hold. All kinds of little tools. And then we have, these are bigger. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to plan this. I'm not going to open it, but these are baseball fans, baseballs, bats, and mitts in that one. Then we have little guitars, a whole package full of all different, oh, violins, guitars, mostly guitars, but there are a couple, and I don't even know if I'm calling it the right thing. Oh, look at them all. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. What those are, I don't know the names of them. I never played these things. So look at all these different, and we not necessarily just for my characters. I think I could probably come up with some kind of a project, maybe. I got so many projects I need to do, you guys. You got to be patient with me, especially if you send me stuff. Please be patient. And these are little cell phones with all different things on the backs of them. That one's got food on the back. And cats, and I don't know, I can't see that little right now. So each one has something different on the back. Got a couple Coca-Cola bottles. We have a bunch of Nutella charms. Love Nutella. That's dangerous in my house. I can't buy it. Here's some more little hats. Different shape, but same thing. Oh, and some more. This one has more behind that paper. So little baseball caps. And we've got some cans of Budweiser. And we've got some mugs of, looks like beer mugs. Steins or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at how funny. These are little cinder blocks. How funny. Oh, little tumblers. Those are adorable. Even got the lid and the straw. Oh my gosh, these things. And we have some game controls. And we've got some pretty large hard hats. I wonder if any of my things will fit. So, wow, Fanny, that was completely unexpected. You have to stop spoiling me. Now I'm going to end up filling all these drawers, which will not be a problem regardless. All right, let me go check on all these things and see if they're cured. I think they're ready to come out. Let's start with the extras, and we will kind of know what we're going to see when we unmold. So that is pretty. Let's put it behind white. All different colors, and I don't think I can mix it like that if I wanted to. That's why I tried this little technique. And we'll put that one on there. Oh, that one's really pretty. And if you want, you can paint the backs white so you don't have to make sure it goes on something white. But that looks nice, transparent as well. And I have my paint pen. We're just going to go through these one at a time. I have this dual tip, fine tip and medium tip. And I typically just go on the center with the medium tip. And then I'm going to trace the lines with the fine tip just to give it a little extra interest, because blue and silver go together beautifully. And I just trace over the lines, and then I'm going to just put a magnet on the back. There is a line in the center of these. And then that looks so much prettier. I'll do the same to this one, but I'll just speed you up. I'm just gonna take some E6000 glue, and I'm still waiting for the correct magnets to come in. But until then, I have these that I bought from Dollar Tree, these little button magnets. So, I mean, they'll work, it's no big deal, but here's the finished project. Yeah, it's a finished project. The finished product. I'm just gonna put a little dab of the glue on the back and put that magnet on. I don't know where my magnets are. I think I got them from Amazon and not Temu. I don't know why they're not here yet. It's been several days. Maybe it was Temu. I don't know. I lose track of everything. So I'm just gonna let those cure upside down, and that's it. Oh, let's do the butterfly. Ooh, it's a little soft, so I'm hoping I don't ruin it getting it out. Come on. I love this mold, Barbara. Look at that gorgeousness. Here, we'll flip it over. It is so pretty. And what I do with this one, I've already got my little rhinestones out, my glue, and my little picker-upper. And I just stick like 4 on here, and then a magnet on the back. I did put some on the body last time, but I don't think I'm gonna do that today. We're gonna let the blue speak for itself. Just like that. And I should have grabbed one more magnet. Well, oh yeah, I can still do it. It's not touching anything. Little bit of glue. I think I'm done with it now. I can't believe I don't have any characters to finish today. It's going to be an early night for me. We're just going to stick that magnet there and let it dry. And I do have to trim that, but that's no big deal. So there is the little butterfly with her beautiful wings. Let me just put these little rhinestones away because I don't think we need them for anything else tonight. And we'll do the conch shell tray. This should be beautiful. I'm wearing this mold out too. See how white it's getting? Look at that. There's no way I can marble like that if I wanted to. I love that effect. And you know what? It didn't stain my mold. I'm even more excited about that. I never do anything to this one because this one is just gorgeous the way it is. I love that tray. It's so cute. It's great for rings or earrings or little tiny stuff next to your bedside. Beautiful. Let's hope this one is just as nice. This one is almost completely cooled, so it should be fine. Listen, you hear that? That's the sparkle. Release the suction. It's a little bendy, but I think it'll be fine. It's barely bending. Oh, is it like that? Oh, it is like that. I was like, what did I do? And look, I didn't stain that mold either. Yay! Here it is. Oh, it's pretty. Here, let's put it on there. And that came out nice. It's fully cured. A little bit of black at the bottom. Oh my gosh, love it. All the sides have something on there. And I really don't want to do anything to this one either. I think it's perfect. I mean, you can take silver. I could try it. You want to try it? See these little balls here around the top? Maybe we'll do that. I can always wipe it off if we don't like it. But silver and blue go so pretty together, and I don't think I can do the entire thing, but actually this might look pretty. If you use these pens, just make sure that they're fully dried before you handle the painted part. And it takes a lot. A lot of people say it isn't going to wear off. It takes a lot. I actually like that. I think I'm going to continue. It takes a lot of wearing to wear it off. I mean, it's easy enough to put it back on. I get it if you're giving it as a gift. You don't want them to have to do that. But I mean, who really handles little stuff like this very often? I mean, you're going to clean it once in a while, but generally you're not going to touch stuff like that. So I don't really worry too much about it, but I like these all silvered up. So yeah, I'm going to probably do this to every one that I make. How do you like that? Is that gorgeous or what? I do need to just trim a tiny little edge off, but I'm not going to do that today because it is not fully cured. So I need that to be completely finished hardening up. I love that. It was well worth the wait. This was the one that was back ordered last month that I didn't get. So I'm so glad I didn't tell him to forget it. I was like, I really want that one, especially living down here in Florida. So many people love the ocean stuff. Well, I mean, we use the same technique all day, but I think they're pretty cool. Let me get some good pictures and see how I can jazz them up for the final photo shots. And let me figure out something. I have something in mind for tomorrow, so you might want to come back and check that out. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Have a blessed day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.